We're going to move into a lower body series. I'd like you to grab your second to heaviest Theraband with the YouniquelyFit set. It's your blue Theraband, so the long band. And if you don't have bands, you can always grab a towel or a yoga strap. We're going to come to lie on our backs. You can option, if your hamstrings are really tight, to put a pillow or the anti-burst ball under your head so that the neck isn't straining. And we're just going to work on that hamstring flexibility because it definitely hinders the posture. Take your dominant leg up first, and remember your dominant leg is the opposite leg of your dominant arm. So for left-handed, it's your right leg. Right-handed, it's your left leg. Take that leg in the air, bring the band around the metatarsals, and take one hand to the hip. And I want you to try to open that hip a little, get a little external rotation in the hip. Flex the foot and lift that leg up a little higher if you can. And take the hand that's on the hip now and slide it under the low back. Is there space for the hand? Can you tip your tailbone down more to create that space so that we're not crunching the low back? It may mean the range of motion decreases. The leg has to move farther away from you, but that's fine. If you can point your toes even here, it's nice work for the feet and inner thighs. So even the leg that's extended, see if those toes can point, sending energy through the legs. Try to press your shoulder blades into the floor so we don't get the spraying rib cage and disengage in the low abs. Hold it here. Hear your breath. Ujjayi breath, that ocean breath on your exhales. Make sure every time you're exhaling, you're not pushing your belly out, that your belly is pulled in actively, and you have that sound. That'll help you contract your transverse abdominis. So it is... Ujjayi breath is a yoga form of breathing, but making that sound, constricting the vocal cords, is actually Pilates breathing, and we use the image of fogging a mirror or Darth Vader, and this is the best way to contract the deepest layer of your core to alleviate back pain. Bend your knee of this dominant leg, and let's slowly bring that leg to the ground, and we'll switch sides. Taking your time, no rush here. Don't want to pull anything in the process of stretching. Tailbone reaching towards the bottom of the mat. You can take one hand to the hip, working on squaring the pelvis. I often see hiking in the hip to try to get the leg up. The point is not to get it up with, compensations in your form. I'd rather you decrease the range of motion and learn how to keep your pelvis in a safe position and then increase the range of motion from there. So take the hand under the low back, check out the low back's position. Is it safe? Hold that, breathe into it. Really point the toes if you can, sending energy through those toes. 2 more breaths here. This side's not going to be as tight as the other. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. From here, I'm going to set that band to the side. And I'd like you to make your way onto all fours, your hands and knees. We're going to come up to stand with our ball between our knees. You can face me or stand at the top of your mat. Bring your hands to your hips with the thumbs on the bony protrusions of your hips and the fingers pointing down towards your feet. So all other fingers are together. So pull the shoulder blades together here. See if you can get your shoulder blade anchor active. Soften the bend in your knees. Plug your shoulders down. Inhale, imagine me pulling the pelvis towards the floor. Exhale, make sure the ball's up in the inner thighs, not on the knees. I might have said knees, but get it right up at the top of the inner thighs. Exhale, stick your tailbone back, pulling your inner thighs back behind you into Utkatasana, squat chair pose. Hold it down here. Inhale, 1, breathe. Exhale, tip your tailbone back. Hold it here. Inhale, pelvis pulls down. Exhale, tip the tailbone back. And inhale, stand up, pulling the pelvis towards the floor as you stand tall. Soft knees at the top. Exhale, inner thighs pull you back into chair pose. Keep the shoulder blades together. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, articulate your pelvis, tip it back. Brace your abs, stay down. Inhale, pelvis pulls down. Exhale, arch the low back. And inhale, stand up. We lower on the exhale, we lift on the inhale. We have 2 breaths at the bottom of the squat. Exhale, sit back. Hold it back. Inhale, 1, breathe. Exhale, arch the back. Inhale, 2. Exhale, arch. Inhale, stand up, pulling the pelvis down as you stand up. And give me 1 more. That looks great. Exhale, sit back. Hold it back. Inhale, 1, breathe. Exhale, arch. Inhale, 2. Exhale, arch. And inhale. Exhale, standing up tall, pulling the pelvis down. Wonderful. From here, set that ball to the side and stand at the top of your mat. We're going to make our way down to the floor for a little bit of hip opening. So you're going to need a bolster, and I would get into this position from a kneeling position like you were going to propose. So you'll be on your knees, and you're going to take your dominant leg forward in front of you. So kneeling like you were going to propose on the ground. 1 knee down, 1 foot forward. The leg that's in front, you're going to slide that bolster under the butt cheek, coming into pigeon pose, bringing that front foot towards your opposite hand. So bending the knee, bringing the front foot forward at a right angle towards the opposite hand. So the knee, you've got to bring the front foot forward, bend your front knee so it looks like this, and so that the shin lines up with the front of the mat. And the pillow is supporting that hip. Straighten your back leg. Point both feet, all the toes on the feet. Sit up tall. Bring your hands by your side of your hips. Sit up very tall. Hold it here. Inhale 1. Toes pointed. Exhale 1. Lift up through your pelvic floor. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. And exhale, walking forward, folding into the posture. Walk those hands forward. Stay here. Inhale. Tip your tailbone back, arching your low back like we did in those squats. And inhale. Exhale. Arch that low back. Arch, 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 arch. Good. Inhale. Come all the way back up to sit. Walk back up. Hands come to the hips. Hold it here. Inhale. Exhale. Arch the low back. Breathe. Point your toes. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Walk your hands forward. Go, 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 go. Tip your tailbone back. Exhale. Inhale. Imagine your pelvis pulling towards the bottom of the mat. Exhale. Arch that low back. Arch, 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 arch. And inhale. Walking back up. We're going to switch sides now. So make your way into your kneeling posture again. Slide the bolster to the other side. And it helps the knees out if you can really point your toes because it helps them track safely, especially that front foot since you're bending your knee at that angle. Your back leg should be long behind you. Top of the foot is relaxed on the floor. Goal is to get those hips square to the front without aggravating the knee, with a lift in the low abs. So come up to your seated posture, hands on your hips or by your side. Plug your shoulders down, tip the tailbone back. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale, walk the hands out. Go, 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 go. Hold. Inhale. Exhale, tip your tailbone back. And inhale. Exhale, tip that tailbone back. Go, 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 go. And one more time. Inhale. Exhale, tip it back. And let's make our way to a comfortable seated position. Coming up, brace your abs as you come out of this. Slide your bolster to the side. Great job.